Hey guys and girls, this is ErgotProxy coming to you with another DragonSoul tips and tricks video. This one is looking at favorable matchups in the Crypt Raid. So for example, let's say your guild has a line that looks like this and you don't want to spend a whole team on taking out this skull. So what do? Look at the players. Look at the particular tunes that are involved. So you've got Ninja, you've got Barbarian. They mostly do physical damage. Ninja can do magic damage too. So how can we take them out easily? So one tune you could use is this guy. The Spectral is super strong against anyone that does physical damage. And he's going to either take over the bard that you're fighting or essentially use her damage to destroy the ninja. So in essence, you can actually use just one tune to take these guys out. I would suggest that potentially you want to ensure your victory by adding someone else, depending on the situation. But in this case, I'm going to just try out my one Spectral against this combination of the Bard and the Ninja. As you guys can see, as they're hitting him, damage is being done to the Ninja, so he's going to be dead soon. As those fuses are burning off of my Spectral, and now it's just a matter of the Bard dying, and she can't possibly hurt him. So I think he's a great character to have both for Crypt, as well as for things like Temple. For second wave stuff, you can charge him up pretty good so that he takes over one of the opposing tunes and you're fighting 6-on-4. I think he's wonderful for Expedition too if you get him nice and charged up. If you're having trouble against a particular wave, again, you can be fighting 6-on-4. All right, so let's see what other matchups we can exploit here. So I've got a pretty decent magic damage team going at the moment. Not perfected yet, still working on some of the characters, but they do a good job. So I'm going to see if I can potentially take out one of these other thief teams. Now the thief is really rough because if she starts casting her secondary skill, then we know pretty much no buffs can be done to her. You can't damage her, etc. So she's really tough to beat. So what am I gonna do? Which thief team am I gonna pick? I'm gonna have a number of players here that are doing magic damage, and I want to make sure I'm helping my guild out by doing this stuff. So let's see. Maybe I'm gonna take on this team right here. So you've got the slowdown power of the Kraken. You've got the freeze potentially of the Medusa. Of course, Bard, and you've got the Shaman energizing them. So let me see how well my magic/magic drain team does. Now, there are a couple of versions I run with this team. Some of them have Hydra in it to maximize the damage over time because you've got DOT from both the Shaman and the Drackle, as well as the Bone Dragon. These guys do magic damage here, and of course the Spectral reduces the amount of magic resistance. So all in all, this is a heavy magic damage team. If you need some physical damage in here, you could always swap in a Bard or something. If you need to do more damage over time, swipe in the Hydra. That will result in an increase of the damage over time due to the legendary skill. Right now, I don't think I want the Bard going off on my Silent Spirit right to start off the match, so I'm putting in this little beauty because of her legendary skill. It increases the debuffs that are done by other characters by 60%. So the debuff done by Bone Dragon here is going to be amplified by Spirit Wolf, and hopefully that will work to take out this team. They're a little bit stronger than I am in power, 68 versus 66. So we'll see what happens. All right, so the wall's up, so that's great. That's gonna stop Medusa. That's one of the great things about Silent Spirit is that he basically knocks her dead. And there you guys go. Easy peasy victory. In fact, way overpowered. So that's another way to exploit matchups here in Crypt is, again, to look at strengths and potential weaknesses. In this case, I was looking at the strengths of my Magic team, and I wanted to make sure that the other team did not have a chance to actually cast their initial skill because they were a bit stronger than me. All right, stay tuned for more videos on tips and tricks for DragonSoul, and please click the subscribe button if you like the content. I would appreciate more of you tuning in. Cheers.